Do you think that a solution needs to be complex for it to work? A lot of us do, but I want to challenge that thought. Stay with me for this short video on why simplicity is often the answer. Hi, my name is Tara Santos. This is Wellness with Tara. I hope you are doing well today. There's actually a phrase for this. It's called the complexity bias. If you Google it, you'll find plenty of information on it. The complexity bias basically states that most people, myself included, most people have a natural tendency to think the more complex something is, the more accurate it must be. So think about this in terms of health and wellness, which is the world that I work in. We often think we need very complex solutions. We need to have a specific dietary plan, a specific exercise routine, a specific sleep schedule, and the list could go on and on and on and on. And it has to be really detailed and really complicated, otherwise it won't work. Unfortunately, really detailed and really complicated usually means not done and going nowhere and stuck in frustration. And I've learned this the hard way myself, friends. I'm not just saying this from the outside looking in. I've learned it the hard way. What I have learned over the years as a health coach, if I've learned nothing else, and I mean this, if I've learned nothing else, I have learned that it is often the simplest of solutions that are actually going to help. I'm going to give you an example here. So let's say someone is, this is a common thing that I see in my practice, is women that feel tired. And they may think, I know I'm probably tired because I have this particular health issue, I have this health issue, I'm on this medication, or I eat the wrong kind of diet, I know I'm not eating the best of foods, etc. And all these things may be true, right? They really may be. They may all be impacting this person's sleep. But it is so common for the same woman to ignore the fact that they're sleeping 4 to 5 hours a night. I'm serious, you guys. And nobody's doing this because they're like wanting to say, it's all these bad problems. It really is a matter of they know all these other things need to be fixed as well, right? And they're hoping solving these other issues will solve their sleep issue, because if they're not sleeping, there's a good reason they're not sleeping. And a lot of times, especially for women around my age-ish or so, a lot of times that reason tends to be they stay up later than their children because they want some peace and quiet. They want to do what they want to do. And the last thing they want you to do is tell them you got to take away that time. Don't take away my few minutes of free time that I have at the end of the day. Please don't take away my free time. And it really may be as simple for that woman of finding another time during the day, figuring out, that may be a little bit of a challenge trying to figure out where that goes, but finding that other time to do that may actually be the solution, and working that woman towards actually getting some sleep at night, which can be frustrating to begin with, because again, it's like we're convinced that it must be all these other things. I can work without sleep. Well, yeah, we can all work without sleep for short bits of time, but sleep is where the magic happens. Sleep is where our body recovers. Sleep is where when a lot of our hormones kick in and do what they need to do. Sleep is when kind of our body's like trash disposal system comes in and gets rid of all the stuff that it doesn't need. Sleep is when our brains integrate information of what has happened during the day, emotions. It was when our brains process things. And if we're not getting sleep, we really aren't going to be at our optimal health. And again, I'm not even saying sleep is the total solution to every problem out there. Not at all what I'm saying, so don't hear that. I'm just saying sometimes, and oftentimes, the situation is more simple than it sounds like it's going to be. Some particular women may be struggling to get sleep because the stresses in their life are out of control. But it's a lot easier in theory to tell a person you need to change your diet than it is to tell a person we have to get control of the stress in your life and help you to more easily and healthily process that stress, and then the other things fall into line. So hopefully that makes sense. Happy to chat it out a little bit in the comment section if you want to. If you enjoyed this video or other videos of mine, please feel free to share them. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Would love to hear from you. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.